Hello, it's a Friday afternoon a few years ago. I'm doing my groceries at the supermarket. Suddenly, a young woman approached me and said, Hélène, I don't know if you recognize me, but I was in one of your seminars on time priority, and what you taught me, I'm using it all the time. It has been so useful for me. Isn't that why we work so hard? Isn't that why we work with so much passion? Because we want our participants to apply what they're learning from us. At the end of this video, you will be able to list 4 steps for an efficient conclusion, and you'll be able to explain 3 techniques for reviewing your content during a presentation. Why do you think participants are not always concluding efficiently? Why do you think they're not following the steps of an efficient conclusion? Sometimes it's because of time pressure. Sometimes it's because they're nervous. But it's too bad because this works very, very well. So first step, signal the closing. Say in conclusion, in summary. But when you've said that, please don't talk for an hour. Secondly, summarize the main points. Tell them what you've said. Cover, we've said that, we've done that, we've done that. And you can also add something positive that came from your audience. Review the action. You promised them that they would be able to do something to apply what they have learned. So now saying you're now able to apply what I promised you at the beginning of my presentation. Make it memorable. End with something memorable. Maybe a story, maybe a statistic, maybe a quote, something that will make it memorable. Now let's see 3 techniques. But for you to use those techniques or review techniques, you need to review what you've said. But never, when you're talking to adults, you're going to say, "Now let's review," because they don't like that. They don't want to hear that. But you're reviewing your content the same way by using those techniques. So review what has been said and use maybe that technique, the takeaway. Wonderful technique I'm using all the time. I really love it. Pair up with a partner. So after reviewing your content, say, now pair up with a partner. They turn to their right or their left and they say, well, what I've learned, what made an impact on me in this program is, so they share. Invite them to share only one idea because this needs to be not too long, not short and sweet. So I say when I've learned from this program that it was very, very important to plan my priorities when I start my day. And my partner says something like that. And after they shared, you invite them to get up so they can relax a little bit, and it tells you that everybody have shared. So what have you obliged them to do? When you started that technique, you oblige them to review the content, and you also oblige them to commit themselves because they said to their neighbor, I'm going to do that. So there's more chance they will be applying the content. Choose and complete. An easy technique, very easy technique you can use when you sometimes have less time. So you put on your slides, I discovered that, I had forgotten that, I was surprised to learn that, or I am planning to. You invite participants to choose a sentence and complete it. Again, an easy way for you to review the content without calling it a review. The third technique is 35, a wonderful technique, a fun technique. You invite your participants to use an index card, and on that index card, they write one idea that they're taken from your content, from your workshop. and only one idea. They need to describe it well. They need to provide sufficient detail so another person, when they read it, when that person reads it, she understands what they meant. So after, you invite them to mingle with other participants. And when they mingle, they they exchange a card. They mingle and exchange a card, share cards. They find a partner and they compare cards. So two partners have each a different card. When they read, and that takes about 35-45 seconds, not very, very long. So I read the idea that I got, and you read the other idea. And it's important to allow 7 points for the two ideas. Allow that idea and that idea. So we decide, am I going to do 5 points for this one and 2 for that one? That makes 7, that's okay. It depends on the idea that both of you find more important. You do 5 rounds. You, Mr. the leader, Mrs. the leader, you just say 1 round, 2nd round, 3rd round, and you're doing 5 rounds. After that, they come to their seat. They come back to their seats, and now they have a card that looks like that. 5 rounds. So each round, that idea got a total points, So you're adding those points, and that card, for example, gets 20 points. So the presenter will say who got 35, 34, 33, 32, and the participants who says I have 27 points, maybe he's got the winning idea. So it's now time to celebrate the winning idea, the idea that they will apply in their work, in their day-to-day life. Now, in conclusion, we've seen the 4 steps of the conclusion. We've seen 3 review techniques, easy to use, that I wish you will use in your next presentation. Live as if you were to die tomorrow, and learn as if you would live forever. Gandhi. Thank you.